Police officers think that whatever they say is the law. Well, sorry to say, but that's not how it works, officer. Today we'll be looking at some of these entitled officers getting a bit of karma by being shown what the actual law is. First up, we have the time an auditor, who goes by the name Chris, was going about his day filming public property until an officer approached him.
Chris, come here. I'm talking to you. Why are you recording the nursing home? You're upsetting the people who live here. Chris, stop walking. Stop. What is going on? Why are you recording the... Chris, stop. Why are you recording the nursing home? I'm speaking to you. I'm getting complaints about your actions. What is going on? Chris,
please let me go.
No, I need to find out what's going on. You're upsetting the people who work here. So stop.
I'm gonna go.
I'm ordering you to stop. So stop.
You work for me, I don't work for you.
Well, I work for the public who called me here because of the actions.
Did I do anything illegal?
You're upsetting the people who live here.
Did I do anything illegal?
27 from 156. Can you assist? You need to stop, okay?
I'm gonna
What is going on and why
is this illegal?
I want to know what's going on because you're upsetting these people. I want to know what you're doing.
Did I do anything illegal? I don't answer questions. Definitely not to you.
Disorderly conduct, Chris.
Disorderly conduct
You're
how?
alarming and disturbing the people who
Am I allowed to photograph on the sidewalk or no?
I'm trying to figure out what you're doing.
Okay.
Chris?
Look,
I'm going to put you in handcuffs if you don't stop.
You could put me in handcuffs.
Okay, then stop.
No, you could put me in handcuffs. This isn't legal.
Stop.
This is not legal.
What are you doing?
This is not legal.
Chris?
This is not legal. I'm going about my day.
The officer instantly grabbed his arm and refused to let go, then proceeded to threaten him with arrest. But does she take it further? Let's take a look.
I'm detaining you until I can find out what you're doing and why you're doing this.
This is
Put your
illegal.
phone down.
That's a Terry stop.
I'm detaining you.
That's a Terry stop.
Put your phone down.
That's a Terry stop.
Sergeant Stewart, I've detained him because he keeps walking away from me. He won't tell me what's going on, and he's recording the people who are inside of the Lutheran home.
Why are you recording inside?
And he will not give me that answer. He keeps pulling away from me.
I'm definitely not answering questions to you guys, but...
Okay, I'll hold him and go see if they'll sign a complaint.
Absolutely.
What? Hey, can I not photograph on the sidewalk? Am I allowed to?
They were concerned that you were photographing residents inside.
No, there wasn't.
You weren't?
No.
You just photographed
Look,
them.
all these blinds are closed, yeah?
The sergeant then starts asking him questions, but Chris has an answer for everything because he knows his rights.
Why wouldn't you stop when she asked you to?
Do I have to?
Yes.
Was I being detained?
Yes.
What crime was I suspected of committing?
You really want to go that route?
What crime
We're
was I
investigating somebody acting in a disorderly manner.
How?
You're video recording a nursing home. And
But
you're
photography on the sidewalk.
We didn't know that. Don't we have to
Photography on the sidewalk. Do I have to
Okay.
answer questions to that? No, I don't.
Wow.
Do I?
Where'd you get your law degree, man?
Do I? Did I do anything illegal?
That's what we're trying to figure out.
That's a Terry stop. You have to come up to me and make consensual contact. Because, you know why? Because I did not do anything illegal.
Okay.
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 Perfect.
We'll do a Terry stop or a contact card with you.
A Terry stop? But no, you forced a Terry stop on me.
No, we have to do an
No,
investigative stop.
You guys just put me in handcuffs. I didn't do anything.
Because you're disobeying an officer.
How? Is that
She's telling
illegal?
you to stop and come here. You're
Did I do anything illegal?
Question.
Is videotaping from the sidewalk illegal?
You don't get it, do you?
Can you?
I'm not explaining
Can you
anymore,
call a
'cause
lieutenant?
I
here?
am the sergeant.
Can you call a lieutenant?
Nope.
The sergeant then gets cocky with Chris and starts talking about what he believes the law is, and it does not end well for him, because they still cannot answer why they arrested him.
I roll up.
This
you're
is
in cuffs. I'm
this
trying to
is
figure
not
it out.
illegal. This is not illegal.
Well, that's
What I
we're
was
trying
doing,
to figure
what I
out,
was
but you won't
doing,
let us figure it out.
what I was doing was not illegal because I
Okay.
wasn't doing anything illegal.
So if you
why do I have to answer?
So if you jaywalk, you're not doing anything illegal because you say you don't do anything illegal. If you
I
damage a vehicle,
I didn't
you
jaywalk.
don't do
Damaging a
anything
vehicle is illegal.
Okay, but how do we know that you aren't doing something illegal because it got reported
So you're
that you were?
assuming?
No,
that
we got a report. We're not assuming.
You got a
were
report
reported
saying what?
that you were doing something illegal.
That I was. So you got a report? Yeah, this guy here is doing something illegal. Didn't say what though?
That you were videotaping the residents inside the nursing home.
No.
Here is the conversation the sergeant had with the officer after they placed Chris in the back of their patrol car.
Getting a complaint about you being over here recording. And he's like, walk away. I'm like, Chris, come here.
Okay.
Chris, come here. Chris, come here.
But what was he doing that they feel is disorderly?
And I explained to them the situation, and they
Sam, What was he doing that was disorderly?
He was recording them in the windows.
The people?
And he's walking by.
On this side too, or?
I don't know if it was that side, but when I came up, he was walking all along this way. He was recording the windows, he was recording the doors, he was recording everything. And I'm like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint. He's walking like, Chris, I need to talk to you about this complaint.
Who all seen him doing that? Were there residents in the windows?
I don't know if residents were in the windows, but we had a caller about it, and I need to get a hold of them and see where exactly they are.
So he's walking by videotaping the building?
Videotaping the building, he's like zooming in on the windows,
What
zooming
that's
in on the doors. I know.
It's not illegal to do that.
Bruh.
I explained to them what's going on, and they're like, oh my gosh, okay, I don't know what he's doing.
Okay, but time out. That's not illegal to do that.
Okay.
So he's not acting in a disorderly manner if he's on the sidewalk walking by videotaping the outside of the building.
Okay.
That's the problem we have.
Yeah, and they were disturbed by his actions once they found out what was going on.
He's what we call in the military a crap house lawyer, okay?
Oh yeah.
He's one of these people. So he acts that way, and you know what? That's how he is. He's been raised that way.
Okay.
So we don't have enough to arrest him at this time. We detained him, which we were legally able to do.
Oh, absolutely.
We were within our justification to do so. However, I don't feel at this point we can send it down for them to review, but I don't think what he's doing is something that constitutes getting arrested. Okay? I'll explain it to him.
It's funny how the sergeant was talking big with Chris and telling him that what he was doing was wrong when he knew that Chris had actually done nothing wrong at all. They ended up letting him go, and Chris was still adamant on sticking up for himself.
I know.
That makes sense?
Yeah, but I just don't think that, for one, I have to answer any questions whatsoever. You know, at most, if I'm being detained, all I have to do is give you guys my ID. You guys already know.
Where'd you read that at?
It's your, what's it called? It is your Fifth Amendment. I don't have to answer any questions. It's self-incrimination.
Right. So then we don't get your side of the story, and then we got theirs and another witnesses, and that's what we go on?
And then you end up getting arrested.
Well, I did nothing illegal, though. So
but
that's
we
the
don't
thing.
know.
No, we don't know that.
But-
Listen,
But you
for your
I'm
stuff,
innocent until proven guilty.
Okay, that's in court, not out on the street.
Oh, okay. Well, then it can get taken care of in court.
we're done. You give him his phones back, and he can go.
These officers wrongly arrested a man for credit card fraud in front of his family when they were out for lunch. Even after telling officers that they had the wrong person, they continued to do this.
What are you doing? Y'all, we ain't here with our family.
Are you serious right now, dog?
Somebody.
You get treated in 2020. In 2020.
You can have a name.
That's how I get treated,
That's
bro.
fine.
You have the right to be upset, sir. Black Lives Matter. Y'all see why we fight.
Basically, we just sitting down enjoying the holidays, trying to get some lunch, and with my family. And next thing you know, I'm in handcuffs. No words, no explanations. It's just like, how has nothing changed? How is everything still the same? How do you still racial profile a black man with dreads that way in 2020? How do you do that? It's still happening this day.
Here is what the police department had to say on the matter.
No one wants to be handcuffed in front of his family, in front of the public, and like the officer did on Saturday, we apologize for the discomfort. A specific suspect description, including clothing and other factors, was then provided to our officers. And we know as a result that Mr. Mackey was subsequently approached and handcuffed.
Then the victim's lawyer spoke up on the news too, and this is what he had to say.
Everybody in this region knows this is how you get treated. This is how black males get treated in Virginia Beach. So this is what we hope to be able to change.
The officers were then disciplined after the matter by their chief. Now we have the time an officer definitely regretted stopping a sports car driver. The guy he pulled over should have gone into law with the way he was asking the officer questions.
I pulled you over for speeding. Hey, YouTube channel?
I wasn't speeding.
You were.
How fast?
Back on Bridgeport, you're going about 70.
No, I was doing 50.
Because I was going 60 and you were getting away from me.
So do you have it on radar or laser?
Pacing.
You weren't behind me.
I was.
Really?
Yup.
You have that on camera on the dash cam?
No dash cam.
No dash cam.
Nope.
So it's just your word against mine.
Yup.
All right. You have to be behind the person.
I was behind you.
You weren't right behind me. I was looking in my rearview mirror. You weren't behind me at all.
I was in the number 1 lane, you were in the number 2 lane. I wasn't behind you.
Right.
Directly.
So you're in an opposite lane.
And then I see you driving away from me while I'm going 60.
Well, I mean, if you were looking down doing 60?
Yup.
So you were looking down, but you weren't looking up at me. Or you were looking down and looking at me at the same time.
All department.
These are just questions I'll ask
No,
in
I
court,
know.
right?
I know.
Yeah.
I know. But did I say I was going to give you a ticket?
No, you didn't, but I like to ask questions.
That's fair.
Which isn't illegal.
No, that's fair. I'm going to have my own reasons for whether I do give you